Hey there, welcome to this beginner core class. Come to a seated position, please, and take a moment to sit up tall, to close the eyes, and when you're ready, begin to make some slow neck circles from right to left and from left to right. This is my first voiceover for this session, so please enjoy. Let me know what you think about this class, but most importantly, this is now time for you. So move from right to left and left to right, breathing in and breathing out before we settle in with a nice still position, and then begin to play with your shoulders. So moving your shoulders up when you breathe in and down as you breathe out. And up again as you breathe in, nose breathing when you can, and down as you breathe out. Now let's slowly begin to interlace the hands behind the back as much as you can. Arms can be bent or straight, as just to take as much time as you need here. Breathing in to lift the chest and exhale to forward fold all the way down, trying to get the forehead actually to hit the ground. On the inhale, come slowly back up. Of course, if there's any knee pain or hip pain, go a little bit softer, a little bit lighter. Exhale, round the spine down. These are kind of like a variation of cat-cow. So on your inhale, we're going to come back up again, and you'll really lift the chest and breathe in. And then on the exhale, you'll slowly begin to round yourself all the way down as you breathe out. On the next inhale, slowly come all the way back up, and then release the hands and take a moment to shake it out. Good. Okay. Let's slowly begin to make our way now towards our hands and knees. We're going to make our way actually into some cat-cows. So make sure that the hands are in line with the shoulders. And on the inhale, just begin to arch the spine and lift the chest. And on the exhale, round the spine. There's about 5 repetitions here. So take as much time as you need. Go slower, go faster than what you see in the video. But arch the spine on the inhale. Lift the chest. Round the spine. Push into the hands. Tuck your pelvis. So push the butt forwards as you exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Very good. Okay. So now is where it gets a little bit harder. We're going to tuck our toes and come into our first core exercise. Round the spine, lift the knees just about 2 centimeters off the ground. Then we're going to try to tap the left hand to the right shoulder, right hand to left. Then left hand to right, right hand to left. And again, left hand to right, and right hand to left. Make sure you're breathing. Very good. And then come down onto your knees. Shift yourself back to child's pose just to reset. Let the arms extend forwards. Breathe in and out. Catch your breath. And then we have round 2. Let's go. Tuck your toes. Hands in line with the shoulders again. Lift the knees just about 2 centimeters off the ground. Push out through your hands. Left hand to right shoulder. Right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, and right hand to left shoulder. And one more time, left hand to right shoulder, strong breathing, and right hand to left shoulder, and release. Come down onto your knees, shift back to child's pose again. Any intuitive movement here helps. If you want to move your fingertips to the right or left, or sink the hips deeper, it's just a breath in and a breath out. And then your last round. Let's go. Tuck the toes, push out through the hands, round the spine, lift the knees, left hand, right shoulder, right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder, right hand, left shoulder, last one, left hand, right shoulder, and right hand, left shoulder, and slowly then release back to child's pose. Take a moment, relax the head. You're doing a great job. Nice. Now we begin to shift forward into our first baby chaturanga. So shift forward, keep the elbows in, lower down, hips, chest, and chin as you exhale. We're going to inhale for a cobra pose, keeping the feet down on the ground, squeezing the elbows. Then lift the hands off the ground, then the feet. Then we're going to bring the arms all the way out to the side and lift the chest even more, and then reach the hands back behind us as far as you can go. Breathe in. Yeah, you got it. And then release as you exhale. Okay. Press yourself slowly back towards a child's pose to take a breath in and to take a breath out. And then we shift forward again to our hands and knees, this time bringing the right foot around the outside of the right hand. I call these reachers. So you're going to keep the left hand down, the right arm high, and then you reach the right hand all the way back towards the left foot to breathe in. And as you exhale, reach the right hand all the way forward to the front of the mat as you breathe out. Okay, breathe in, lift the chest, reach the right arm back, keep pushing the right knee outwards. Exhale, reach the right arm forwards. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach forwards. Slowly bring both hands back to the mat. We're going to shift one time back into this hamstring half splits position. So straighten the right leg, lift up the toes, and then slowly shift forward again. Step your right foot back, reset with a really nice child's pose. Especially if you're taking this class in the morning, it feels great. And then we shift to a baby chaturanga. Breathe out. Then a little cobra pose. Keep the elbows in. Then lift the hands and the feet off the ground. Go for it. Lift the arms all the way out to the sides. Then reach the arms all the way back behind you slowly as you lift the feet a little bit higher. Breathing in. And as you exhale, press yourself slowly back to our favorite pose, our theme of class, child's pose, the mixture between rest and strength. Okay, here we go. Slowly shift forward and begin to extend the left foot around the outside of the left hand. Keep the right hand down to the ground. Rotate the left knee a bit outwards and reach the left arm high. As you breathe in, reach the left hand towards the right foot. As you breathe out, reach the left hand all the way forward to the front. Inhale, reach back. If you want, you can follow your eyes to the left hand for a little bit more hand-eye coordination. And exhale, reach the left arm forwards. And one more time, reach the left arm all the way up and back to breathe. Lift the chest. Exhale, reach forwards. Very good. Bring both hands back to center. Breathe in. As you exhale, begin to straighten out the left leg, lifting up the left toes for a half splits. Then shift forward again. Press yourself slowly back to the hands and knees. Shift back to child's pose to reset. And then as you inhale, we'll shift forward towards the hands and the knees. We'll lower down for a baby chaturanga. Inhale for cobra pose. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the hands off the ground. Lift the feet. Lift the hands out to the sides. Keep lifting the feet. Reach the arms back behind us. This is such a great position to work repetition and strength in your back. And exhale, release, press yourself slowly back to our favorite pose, child's pose. Breathe out. Okay, we're going to stay here for just a moment and then find our way into our hamstrings. And if you've taken my classes often, you know that we always like to open the hamstrings. So when you're ready, shift forward. Slowly begin to step your right foot around the outside of the right hand. Make sure you're still nose breathing. Keep shifting the left hip forward towards the ground. As you exhale, straighten the right leg as best you can. Even lift up the toes. Inhale forwards, and we lift up the toes for a bit of calf stretching. You can, of course, keep the toes down, but it's up to you. Exhale back. And one more time, shift forward, breathe in. And exhale all the way back. Very good. Shift forward to breathe in this time. On the exhale, slowly step the right foot back. And we're going to begin to bring the left foot around the outside of the left hand directly. Shift forward and shift back. Okay. As you shift forward again, keep reminding yourself to push the right hip bone towards the ground. Shift back. Toes can be down or flexed. One more time, shift forwards. And then one more time to shift all the way back. Very nice. And then slowly begin to shift forward. And then step your left foot all the way back. And we'll come into downward facing dog. Welcome to class. Begin to push out through your hands. Tuck your chin a bit towards your chest. Straighten the legs. Lift the hips. If you notice in the video, I have some bending in the legs before we begin to pedal out the feet. I'd recommend that too. The idea and the object is to really lift those hips high. So play with bending one leg and straightening out the other. And then bending the other leg and straightening out the other. And when you press the opposite foot towards the ground, as you can see, that's the right foot now, you'll see that you begin to work the calf muscle a bit more. And that's often quite tight, which makes it harder to stretch the hamstrings. So just pedal out your feet a couple more times. Take your time. Enjoy it as we get ready for some sun salutations in just a short moment. Okay. When you're ready, slowly begin to walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Keep a little bend in the knees. Take an inhale to halfway lift. You can bring your hands to your shins or on the mat, depending on your flexibility level. On the exhale, we're going to squat down, though, just like so. Bring the hips as far against the heels as possible and keep the heels down. Then straighten the legs back towards a half lift to breathe in. And then go back towards this squat. Couple more times. Breathe in. Exhale. Find that repetition with the squat. And breathe in again. Find the repetition as you breathe out with the squat. One more time, breathe in. And one more time to find repetition with the squat. Half lift this time to breathe in. On the exhale, forward fold by grabbing a hold of the backs of your calves. Tuck your chin a bit to your chest. Round the spine. Take a moment. Slowly begin to rise yourself up to standing. We're going to bring the arms up high overhead on the next inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bring our hands to heart center. Slowly begin to bring your arms back up high overhead, but this time hold it. Keep the arms super strong and bring your right knee into your chest. I'm about to smile here because I know how much you're going to love this pose, so good luck. Keep bringing that knee high, flex the toes, yeah? These are those poses in the yoga class where you really got to push through and have that grit and resilience. So hold it, breathe it, balance. You can bend the left knee a little bit if you want, and release. Shake it off. Good. Get all that excess challenge out. All right. Bring the arms back up high overhead. We've got the left side. Bring your left knee into your chest. Flex the foot. Hold it. Pretend you're smiling, at least on the inside. Bring the knee higher. Keep breathing. Keep holding. Keep balancing. You're doing great. Release. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Then let's make our way to the front of the mat. Bring the arms back up high overhead on the next inhale. On the exhale, forward fold all the way down to the ground. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Bring your hands to the shins or on the mat. Then we step the feet back towards downward facing dog. Picking up the pace just a little, shift forward to plank pose and hold a really strong plank. We're going to bring the right knee to the right elbow and release. Left knee, left elbow and release. And then we go slowly back to downward facing dog. That's round one. Round two, shift forward to plank pose. Breathe in, you've got it. Then from here, bring the right knee directly to the right elbow. Release. Left knee to the left elbow. Release. Downward facing dog. And just one more round. Breathe in to shift forward. Plank pose. Bring the right knee to the right elbow. And release. Bring the left knee to the left elbow. Strong pose. Hold it. And release. Good. Downward facing dog as you slowly begin to breathe out. Good work. Shift forward to plank pose now. Come down onto your knees. Lower down for a baby chaturanga. This time take an inhale for a Cobra pose. We have our little spine series. Then lift the hands and the feet off the ground. Then lift the hands out to the sides when you're ready. Then reach the arms back behind you when you're ready. Keep lifting chest and feet. Breathe. And exhale, release. Press yourself slowly back towards a child's pose. Slide the hands a little bit back, tuck your toes, lift the knees off the ground. We've got downward facing dog. It's time to move a bit. Breathing in, breathing out. Here we go. Lift the right leg up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're at. Breathe in. On the exhale, bring the right knee towards your chest. It's core work time. Lift the right leg up, breathe in. On the exhale, bring the right knee towards the right elbow. On the inhale, lift the right leg back up high, breathe in. On the exhale, bring the right knee towards the left elbow. And then on the inhale, lift the right leg back up high to breathe in. And on the exhale, slowly begin to bring your right foot in between your hands. We're going to drop the left knee down to the ground. Bring both arms high overhead on the inhale. We're going to take a couple of twists that involve core work. Reach the left arm forward, the right arm back, and you can look towards the right side of wherever you're at. Breathing in for 2, arms up high. Exhale, left arm forwards, right arm back. Breathing in for 3, both arms high overhead. Stay controlled, stay slow. Left arm forwards, right arm back. Breathing in for 4, both arms high, breathe in. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. And inhale, 4, 5, both arms high overhead, breathe in. Exhale, left arm forwards, right arm back. Very nice. Reach both arms back up high overhead on the inhale. On the exhale, bring both hands to the mat. We're going to lift the left knee off the ground to breathe in. And on the exhale, we're just going to straighten the right leg one time, lift up the toes, a bit of a hamstring stretch. Then on the inhale, we'll shift forward to standing splits. Walk the fingertips forward, slowly lift the left foot off the ground. On the exhale, bring your feet to the front of the mat to fold. On the inhale, arms up high overhead. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And it's time for round 2. Bring your right knee into your chest, reach both arms high, flex the foot. Come on, you got it. Smile through it. Straighten the leg as you breathe out. Hold that for just a moment, and then bring the knee back into your chest. You got it. You've got it. You've got it. Hold it. Breathe. Release. Nice work. Shake it off. Okay. You know we've got the left side. Bring the left knee into your chest. Find your way to breathe. Reach the arms high. Flex the foot. Straighten the leg. This one's faster a little bit. Hold it. Bring the knee back into the chest. Hold it. You got it. And keep breathing. Keep holding. And release. Nice work. Shake it off. Let it go. Come back to the top of the mat. Nice work, guys. Bring both arms high overhead on the next breath in. Exhale to forward fold. Halfway lift to breathe in. Flatten the back. Hands to the mat. Step back towards downward facing dog. From down dog, forward to plank pose. You know the drill. Right knee to the left elbow this time and back. Left knee to the right elbow this time and back. And then as you exhale, back to downward facing dog. You can always skip these or come to child's pose, but let's get back to core if you can. Back to plank, right knee, left elbow, and release. Left knee, right elbow, and release. Downward facing dog. And your last one, shift forward to plank pose. Breathe in. Right knee, left elbow, breathe out. Breathe in back to plank. Left knee, right elbow, breathe out. Breathe in back to plank. Slowly back to downward facing dog. And then from here, shift forward towards plank pose. Come down onto your knees. A baby chaturanga will do. Elbows in. Inhale for cobra pose. Make sure the tops of the feet are on the mat. Lift the chest. Lift the hands. Lift the feet. Extend the arms out to the side as you breathe. Then extend the arms back as you breathe. Keep reaching them back towards each other. Lift the feet a little higher. And exhale. Press yourself back to child's pose. Slowly find your way back towards downward facing dog now. And it's time to get to the left side. So when you're ready, lift the left leg towards the ceiling to breathe in. On the exhale, bring your knee towards your chest. Inhale to lift the left arm all the way back up high. Exhale, left knee towards the left elbow. Inhale to lift the left leg all the way back up high. Take your time. Exhale, left knee towards the right elbow. And then inhale to lift the left leg all the way back up high as you breathe in. And on the exhale, slowly bring the left foot in between the hands. Drop the right knee down to the ground, and on your inhale, bring both arms high overhead to breathe. And we have our twisted core positioning. Right arm forward, left arm back. Keep the core centered and strong. Inhale for 2, arms up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. How's your nose breathing? Inhale back up for 3, arms up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale up for 4. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale up for 5. And exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. You got it. Inhale to bring both arms back up high. On the exhale, bring both hands back to the mat. Begin to lift the right knee off the ground to breathe in. And on the exhale, begin to straighten out your left leg, lifting up the toes for your hamstring stretch. The next inhale, shift forward, walking the fingertips forward to lift the right foot off the ground for standing splits. And on the exhale, bring your feet to the front of the mat to forward fold. Inhale to bring the arms back up high overhead on the next inhale. And exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Okay, bring the arms back up high and your right knee into your chest for your last round. You can do it. Okay, we're going to do it 3 times. Arms up high, straighten the leg, breathe in. Exhale, bend the leg. Straighten the leg for 2. Kick it. Bend. Kick it like you mean it. Last one. Breathe. Yes. And release. Shake it off. Good job. Okay, left side. Give it your best. Give it your all. Bring the left knee into your chest. Reach both arms high. Keep your nose breathing. Straighten the leg. Bend the leg. Straighten. Bend the leg one more time. Breathe. Straighten and bend it and release. Good, good, good. Okay, come to the top of the mat. Reach both arms back up high overhead. Breathe in. And exhale to forward fold all the way back down to the ground. Halfway lift to breathe in. Exhale to plant the hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. And we have our repetitions of plank. Shift forward, breathe in. This time, right knee, right elbow. And then right knee, left elbow. Back to plank. Left knee, left elbow. Left knee, right elbow. Back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Monitor your breath. Breathe in, shift forward to plank for 2. Right knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. Back to plank. Left knee, left elbow. Left knee, right elbow. Back to plank. Downward facing dog, breathe out. And your last one, plank pose, breathe in. Right knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. Back to plank. And left knee, left elbow. Left knee, right elbow. Back to plank. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Slowly shift forward to plank pose as you breathe in. Come down onto your knees. Slowly lower down, baby chaturanga. Inhale for your cobra pose. Then begin to lift the hands off the ground with control. Lift the feet. Bring the arms out to the side. Reach the arms back behind you. Lift the chest a little bit more. Get a really nice breath in. Exhale, press your hands and shift back to child's pose. Breathe out. Take a moment. Enjoy. Okay. This is can I call it the grand finale? I'll call it the grand finale. Come to a seated position. We've got boat pose. This is Navasana in the yoga Sanskrit words, okay? We're going to hold it for 5 breaths. I just want you to give the best that you can in this moment here. So you bring one knee into your chest, then the other, and you focus as much as you can on actually lifting the back and lifting the chest, okay? So we're going to reach the arms forwards, point or flex your toes. I decided to point the toes here. I really enjoy it. Reach the arms as far forwards as you can. Get a really nice breath and try to stay as stable and as strong as you can. You are almost there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And as you begin to exhale, release the feet. Good. Shake it out as you need. Bring the hands back behind you. This is a really nice counter pose when you've done such core work. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine. It's like a cat-cow movement. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, lift the chin. Round the spine. And do it again. You can go slower or as fast as I am. And round. Okay, we have round 2. Let's ramp it up. Do the best you can. So this time the toes are going to be a bit flexed. Bring the knees to your chest, at least for a moment. And then pointed. Reach the arms forwards. Okay, stay as stable as you can. If you need a break, you can take a break or you can bring one foot to the ground. But I just want to give you that encouragement and motivation and inspiration to really hold this right here. Lift, breathe, lift, breathe. Bring those knees in the same place as they are. Release. Shake it out. Okay? Round 2 of these cat-cows. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, lift the chin, or anything else that feels good to you and is a nice intuitive movement. Okay? Roll the shoulders back, lift the chin, lift the chest. And last one. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chin, lift the chest, and release. And you have your last boat pose. 3 is our magic number today. Bring the knees to the chest, point the toes, reach the arms forwards, lift, maybe even put a smile on. I'm not smiling in this video, but you can try. Okay, hold it, spread the fingers wide as well, yeah. Lift the chest a little bit higher. Okay, now try to breathe through your stomach. Keep it going. Breathing in. Breathing out. You got it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Release. All right, good job. Shake it out. Shoulders roll back again for your last positions of these cat-cows counter poses. Inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round. And one more time, lift the chest and exhale to round. Good. Okay, from here we're slowly going to lay ourselves all the way down onto our backs, grabbing a hold of your left knee and just kind of releasing all of the tension that we built surrounding the core today. Relax your shoulders. And begin to move your left knee in circles from left to right. Okay. It's really important that you're able to relax the forehead, the head, the face, as well as the shoulders down into the mat. And then reverse the direction with your left leg. Just slowly. You can close the eyes and enjoy. When you're ready, release. Shake it off. Switch to the other side. Bring the right knee into the chest and begin to make circles from right to left. And just slow down. And then switch direction. And then release, shake it off as well. And we'll come into our final poses of class, which are supine twists. Slowly move your knees over to the left side of your body. Let the arms go out to the side and fall out however you need. Okay, make sure it feels a bit relaxed for the back, the spine, the hips. If there's any pain, lessen the position or do something that feels a little bit better for you. Okay. And just take a few very deep, very slow breaths here. When you're ready, begin to bring your legs back to center. Then begin to move your hips to the left, the knees to the right. We'll do the same thing on the right side. And breathe it out. Slow down. Deepen your breath. Slowly bring the legs back to center when you're ready. And you've made it to our final pose, Shavasana. So extend the legs forwards, let the arms go out to the side. Relax every part of your body to the best of your ability. And it can help for you to take one deep breath in and one strong breath out. And then find rest and enjoy. I want to take a moment to thank you for showing up to this class, this practice, for spending these moments on you. From my heart to yours, namaste, and until next time, ciao for now.